Morning, everybody. This is David Grunfeld from the Times-Picayune NOLA.com. I'm here with the Whistle Monsta and Jeffrey Carreras at Tracy's Bar. We're going to try to do this thing every week to get their predictions, their thoughts, the good, bad, and the ugly for the remainder of the season for the New Orleans Saints. So let's start off with this. Bobby Hebert, he uses a term called homer. I love it. But he's a homer, right? So what about the ref? Was he a homer on the Robertson call?
Jeff,
I would say it's kind of an interference. It was interference the second time you look at it, but then again, was the ball catchable or not? So I think he's a homer.
Homer. All right, we got a homer for one.
Do we have a cash register sound? Like, cha-ching! I think the last drive, the third down call, interference, super questionable. That one, I think, either way, ticky-tacky, obviously you want to keep it from the refs, but he was definitely a squirrel, if not a homer.
Ah, okay. Squirrel and a homer. Wow, okay. Well, there you go. So, a homer.
What have I just stumbled upon? What have I just stumbled upon?
Hey, Larry Holder.
I think the public knows I come to Tracy's a good bit, so I just walking in for lunch and I see you just hanging out.
Yeah, hey,
What's
man.
going on here?
I think you should just jump on my seat and do the show. Here you go, man. Go ahead.
This is not what I expected to be doing. As soon as I walk in, I just wanted a shrimp platter, and all of a sudden, Grunge is putting me to work. Well, you know what? I saw you guys were talking about some of the homerish calls that didn't go the Saints' way. Look, but I will say last week, the Raiders did have 14 penalties, so if one win against the Saints, the Raiders tried to give that away. But let's move on. Look, we know the Saints are 0-1. We know they have their issues, and we know they played the Giants last year, and Drew Brees had to throw 7 touchdown passes to win it 52-49. So, Jeff, I'll turn it over to you. What do you think this game's going to be as far as you think it's going to be some high-flying action, or do you think maybe defense is going to maybe step up on either side?
Well, last year neither team had a defense, so it was just a high score and just all-out, aerial assault. This year I highly doubt so much. I don't know about our defense, but I think New York picked up a few rookie cornerbacks or something like that, defensive people on that. So I would say it's going to be a mediocre score in 24-21 maybe.
Who's going to win? That hesitation means he does not want to say the Saints. Whistle Monster, look. Exactly. That hesitation says it all. Exactly. And look, last year's defenses, they were guided by Rob Ryan and Steve Spagnuolo. So maybe a little different, maybe not. What you got, Whistle Monster?
Honestly, Larry, I'm glad you're here. A true professional. Jeff and I.
That's very suspect.
This dude's a true professional. So basically, honestly, I think we're going to get your shot glasses ready, like I said. These colors don't run. Put your seatbelt on. It's going to be a long one, man. Eli was raised on Louisiana tap water. Let's just get that straight, all right?
I can't believe I just stumbled in upon these two guys, two of my buddies, and I'm doing David Grunfeld's job today. So for Whistle Monster, for Jeff Carreras, I'm Larry Holder. Thanks for joining us at NOLA.com.
Who dat?